Right now at 5, a member of the Chippewa County Board of Supervisors stands by the decision to investigate the sheriff.
And the race to be speaker heats up as tensions rise in Israel.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A member of the Chippewa County Board of Supervisors is standing by the board's investigation into Sheriff Travis Hakes.
District 14 Supervisor Rob Teuteberg is slamming Sheriff Hakes' claims that the investigation is politically motivated. Now, Hakes released a statement calling the investigation politically motivated and says it contained inaccurate and incomplete information written in a way to, quote, maximize any hint or innuendo of misconduct. In his response online, Teuteberg says that the board is a nonpartisan governmental institution and that members have a wide range of political opinions.
Teuteberg emphasizes that despite personal political beliefs, all supervisors agreed to a formal censure of Hakes after seeing the investigative report. Teuteberg adds that he has the same political leanings as Sheriff Hakes and even voted for Hakes in the past election.
Now, he says these facts alone are proof the County Board of Supervisors was not politically motivated. Teuteberg also renewed his calls for Hakes to resign as sheriff. Now, tomorrow, Hakes will be given 10 minutes to make a statement to the county board and the public regarding this ongoing investigation.
The hunt is on. Winona State University is looking for a new president. But before they make any decisions, administrators want to hear from the students. Students had the opportunity today to tell the school what they wanted in the next president in a series of listening sessions. They had this to say.
You know, someone that's really optimistic and open to a lot of new things, someone that really enjoys their job and is looking to improve this campus.
Someone that really cares about the student body and the people that are on campus.
After the listening sessions, a search advisory committee will be created to start vetting potential candidates.
Well, it is that time of year again. Colder months mean respiratory viruses start spreading quicker. Now, 3 major respiratory illnesses are the flu, RSV, and COVID-19. So to help slow the spread of those diseases, Gunderson Health System has opened its vaccine clinics in La Crosse and Onalaska. The La Crosse clinic is offering flu and pneumonia vaccines, as well as the new RSV vaccine for those over 60. The Onalaska clinic is offering those as well as other routine vaccines. The supervisor for the clinic says once the hospital receives shipments of the new COVID vaccine, it will be then offered as well. She also explains why it's important to get vaccinated.
Vaccines will protect you from chronic illnesses that are out there.
Dayton says for people with chronic medical issues, the elderly, young children, and pregnant women, they are the most vulnerable to respiratory viruses. And the vaccine clinics are open weekdays from 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, the clinics will stay open until 6. The extended hours will last until November 29th. To make an appointment, you can either call the clinic or head to their website. We'll have all that information on our platforms.
Losey Boulevard is closed starting today. The city of La Crosse is making waterline repairs on Losey Boulevard from Victory Street to Mormon Cooley Road. Both lanes going south are closed and one lane going north is also closed. If you need to travel on that part of Losey, make sure to add extra time to your commute. The construction is expected to finish by October 13th.
So we've got a little bit of a chill in the studio right now.
Oh, I'm feeling it today.
It's kind of fitting though because it is chilly out there, Greg.
It's going to be chilly once again tonight, and that's why we do have the alert day in effect. For the frost or freeze potential right now. It's really for the frost potential. Some areas saw it last night. More areas will probably see it tonight and even maybe another night tomorrow into Wednesday morning. 2 frost advisories are out mainly to the west of La Crosse as we go further north and west. Further east, probably more cloud cover, where some of those areas have already seen some sub-zero temperatures too. Overall, big picture shows we're still under the influences of that low that's spinning well up to the north, but it is bringing more clouds once again into the area for some, keeping most of the precipitation to the north, but that's going to be a factor tonight's temperatures. Right now, currently we're in the mid-50s, a little bit cooler towards the north with more cloud covers coming in, but overall pretty steady around temperatures. Lows this morning, once again, depend on where you were, cloud cover or not. Some areas got into the upper 20s, some into low 30s. So once again, we're going to have that frost or freeze. But this evening, we're going to clear out the skies a little bit for La Crosse, down to about 44 by the time we get to 11 p.m. for Eau Claire is a little bit different. We might see more clouds come into the picture here, and that's probably going to keep the temps up overnight a little bit, but still getting back to 42 at 11 p.m. Once again, still a chilly night overall for all areas, but we do have some big changes coming up later this week. We're going to start off cool, but then towards the end of the week, it is going to get wet and it's going to get windy. It's going to be a vastly different outcome as we go to Friday than we are right now.
All right, Greg. Thanks very much.
The death toll in Israel climbed to at least 900 after this weekend's violent incursion by Hamas militants.
Israel ordered a complete siege of the Gaza Strip, where civilians and soldiers are being held hostage. And Prime Minister Netanyahu says what happens next will reverberate for generations.
The U.S. announced a number of Americans were killed in the violence, and some are unaccounted for. Skylar Henry has the latest.
Israel says it has largely regained control of its border communities as it pounds the Gaza Strip with retaliatory strikes for Saturday's bloody attack. Israel's defense minister says no food, water, or fuel will be allowed into Gaza, where Hamas is holding dozens of hostages, by some estimates more than 100, and is threatening to begin executions. Among the captives is an 85-year-old grandmother who was paraded through the streets of Gaza.
I'm sure she's very scared, and I'm sure she feels very alone.
The U.S. State Department now believes Americans may be among the hostages.
Just given the sheer numbers involved, we do expect that there may well be Americans who have been caught up in the hostage taking as well.
In addition to those missing, U.S. officials confirm at least 9 Americans were killed in the attack. President Biden said all countries must stand united against the atrocities. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham says Iran was complicit and that Israel must strike back.
No more proportional response. The goal of the Israeli military should be to destroy Hamas in Gaza.
America's most advanced aircraft carrier is moving towards the region as Israel confronts shock and grief. This man was at a music festival where more than 100 died.
They didn't care if you're a man or a woman, you're young or old man. They're killers, they're murderers. What they did is can be forgiven.
Even as the death toll in Gaza rises into the hundreds, Hamas continues firing rockets over the border. And Israel called up hundreds of thousands of reservists, preparing for the next stage of war. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
The European Union says it's suspending aid to Palestinians in light of the terror and brutality of the attacks.
The Pentagon has already deployed the USS Gerald Ford to station itself outside of Israel in case it is needed. And the Biden administration said it is prepared to help Israel in any way necessary. The U.S. already provides $3 billion in military support each year, but if Israel needs more in time of the war, the Biden administration would need approval from Congress.
Of course, the House can't do anything until Kevin McCarthy is replaced as Speaker of the House. Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan are the two leading candidates. The war in Israel is now putting new urgency on that election.
I've said throughout this that I supported Kevin McCarthy. I believe he's the right person to lead.
House Republicans are expected to vote behind a closed door for the new speaker Wednesday morning before bringing the vote to the House floor.
The candidates will make their pitch to colleagues Tuesday night during a candidate forum ahead of the first expected votes Wednesday. Just ahead, a presidential candidate is changing his party. What he has to say about the switch, we'll be back right after this.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the Fall Flex Steel Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. Friday night, October 27th. And he's trading in a Chevy for a Cadillac. Don't miss Piano Men. $40 tickets at Ticketmaster include $15 rewards play. Piano Man, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Is everybody feeling home?
Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls. Must be 21 years or older to attend.
At Toma Health, we're helping patients rest through the night with our accredited sleep services.
We offer diagnostic testing and treatment for a range of sleep-disordered breathing, anywhere from obstructive and central sleep apnea to insomnia, narcolepsy, and much more.
I feel so much better. I sleep all night. It's up and ready to go. So alarm goes off, or now I beat the alarm up.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
Windows are a lot like car tires. They all look the same, but they definitely don't all perform the same.
Take our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient. All at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. Don't settle on your new windows. Insist on the best windows you can buy. Receive up to 25% off your new windows with our cooperative savings plan.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the Fall Flex Steel Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The son of the late Senator, Attorney General, and presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy announced today he is shedding his Democratic Party affiliation and running for president as an independent.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. made the announcement from Independence Hall in Philadelphia. The longtime environmental lawyer and anti-vaccine activist told a crowd of about 300 that it's time to heal a divided nation and return the power to the people.
He pledged to work with Republicans and Democrats and listen to stakeholders from every side and beyond on all issues.
The Democrats are frightened that I'm going to spoil the election for President Biden. And the Republicans are frightened that I'm going to spoil it for President Trump. The truth is, they're both right.
Until today, Kennedy was running as a Democrat. And while he said it was a difficult decision to let go of his family's party, his siblings issued a statement denouncing his White House bid. Coming up this evening, a show of support. La Crosse's major health systems uniting this week to help those who are dealing with a significant loss.
Yeah, and although we have frost and freeze potential for the next couple nights, a big change is coming up towards the end of the week that could involve some significant rainfall and windy conditions. I'll break down when to expect that and how much we may get coming up later on weather.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Update your home with Menard's huge selection of vinyl plank flooring. Atwater brings style to your home with convenient, durable floors that are easy to install. Get it now for just $259 per square foot after rebate. Continue your renovation with carpet from Marquee Industries. Soft Dreams is an ultra-soft textured carpet that comes with a 10-year texture and wear warranty. Get Soft Dreams plush carpet for only $139 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Look, Mom, I found one. Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the two largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
100 years. There are very few businesses that have withstood this test of time.
But it was in 1923 that our family opened a two-stall garage
and used car dealership in Pleasantville, Wisconsin. Serving the surrounding communities, and today has grown into the Osseo Automotive family of dealerships.
A commitment to excellence through a century of automotive innovation is waiting for you.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
With Vygoff & Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Vygoff & Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years. This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Weeknights at 6:30 on News 8. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Community and support. Gunderson Health System says that is what parents who have lost a child need right now.
The bereavement coordinator at Gunderson says that specific kind of grief isn't openly talked about.
Well, this month is Pregnancy, Infant, and Child Loss Awareness Month. The bereavement coordinator says with the holiday season approaching, it can be a more difficult time for families who are experiencing that difficult grief. And if you know of a family member going through such a loss, she says reaching out can be very helpful.
Just listen to them, be there for them, support them, ask what you can do before stepping in and doing things.
She says one of the most valuable things friends and family can do is to say the child's name and include their memory in special moments.
Gunderson and Maya are hosting a free Walk to Remember on Saturday, October 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Riverside Park. We've put a link with more info on the event on our digital platforms. Older adults in the U.S. still make up the majority of hospitalizations from COVID-19. That's according to a report published by the CDC on Friday.
Now, researchers found that adults 65 and older accounted for about 63% of all COVID hospitalizations and 61% of ICU admissions. Older adults also made up 88% of in-hospital deaths from the virus.
According to the report, nearly all had at least one underlying condition. The report also found that roughly 3/4 of the older patients were not up to date on their COVID vaccinations.
Hard to believe it was only, what, several days ago where we were feeling like it was summer. We could be running around with t-shirts and shorts.
Now we're freezing inside and outside.
It is fall in Wisconsin, and with that comes some frost advisories, courtesy of Greg Barnhart.
Well, I'm not making the cold air, but you're right. The first day of October, we were 91 degrees, so it's definitely isn't. But this is really the time of year when we should expect this too. So overall, like I said, we still have the frost freeze. That's why we have the alert day for tonight. Once again, obviously cover plants or bring them inside if you want to keep them alive. It'll probably be a frost. I don't think a lot of areas will see the freeze. Here's really where the advisories are. Up to the north, they do have the freeze once again, and really they're kind of past the typical time of year to have this. So it's a little bit late up there, pretty close to where we should be this time of year to see these advisories out too. Once again, we might see those once again tomorrow, depending if temperatures do fall that low. Obviously, we do have precipitation coming, but it's not going to be probably till late Wednesday night into Thursday. It looks very wet going Thursday through Friday night. There could be some all-day rain events, some significant rainfall amounts I'll show you in a second. Pretty impressive amounts too. Temperatures once again, frost free Wednesday morning. 50s looks like through the weekend. We might touch 60 on Wednesday once again. Maybe, but a lot of areas will just remain in the 50s. Overnight, we're just going to deal with this cloud cover that kind of persists really just northeast of Eau Claire down to Marshfield. Occasionally, it might get in the way all the way down to La Crosse. Once again, that'll determine really where we see the freezing or sub-freezing temperatures. Cloud cover will probably help to keep that up. As you see, western areas remain clear. Waking up tomorrow morning, this extensive cloud cover will eventually erode away, but it won't be probably until about 10. Even some areas further north to Ladysmith may not even see the cloud cover actually get away in the afternoons. Other areas to the southwest should see plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. Should be kind of clearing skies towards the evening as we get that time. Big picture shows the influences of this low is eventually going to wane, but it's going to take at least another 24 hours to get it at least far enough west east to not be influences. And then we're just going to keep an eye on all the action that's happening out to the west. That'll eventually begin to approach the area. Not until Wednesday evening, really, do we start seeing this boundary start to lift a little bit north. This is the main line that's going to produce the rain as this whole system begins to deepen. You can see the low down there. So we're looking at Thursday into Thursday night. Friday looks to be the wettest. Really, this low begins to push up towards Iowa. Strong winds will be another thing to deal with this. Really just all-day rain, moderate to even some pockets of heavy, and even some thunderstorms probably could happen as this begins to lift up. So it's going to be a pretty impressive system as it comes through. So expect a lot of rain Friday and the wind to pick up. This will probably linger through Friday evening, and then eventually Saturday we see some action, but a lot of it begins to push east. So the weekend's a little bit in doubt what we'll see come Saturday and Sunday. But rainfall amounts, you're looking at maybe 2 to 3 inches in some of this area, especially as you go south of the cross. We're looking at red, so you're looking at 2.5 to 3 inches in some of this. Further north, it gets a little bit less, but still, even Eau Claire, you're looking at maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So quite an impressive wet system. Typically, we do see some of these this time of year, so it's not unusual, but it definitely is a lot of rainfall coming. And as we look at, well, there we go, get that there. Tonight, we're not going to deal with the rain yet. So overall, look at those temperatures here. We'll have some cloud cover coming in. Where you don't have the cloud cover, you'll get down to freezing. If you have some cloud cover, you see up towards Ladysmith, 39, but now if you get further south, 35 degrees too. So that's why we're kind of seeing the frost freeze conditions. Tomorrow, cloud cover is going to keep some of the temperatures up to the north around 50, more warmer as you go 57 La Crosse. Some of the areas further south with more sun will probably get close to 60 degrees too. And then as we look at the 8-day forecast, you can see dry and then it starts getting wet, and the wetness comes as we get into Thursday night, Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. So it's going to be a wet high school football games, it looks like.
And it could not be more inconvenient for what Emily's got going on.
Yeah, I need
Friday.
to tell my movers to wear their raincoats, right?
It's going to be a wet and windy day.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. Okay. When we come back, La Crosse celebrates an important holiday, how the community honors Indigenous people, right after this.
The 2023 Fall Home Show going on now at the Board Store Home Improvements. High quality at a low price on windows and doors, kitchens and bathrooms, siding, decks, sunrooms, and flooring. Don't miss it.
Hard to top, the bargain shop.
When you want new furniture with styles that are nice, and we've made very special buys that are always the right price.
Now in all home furniture stores.
Got a big stop at the bargain shop.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Ultra's A+ accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Open your account online and start getting more from your checking account. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Fall is here and the weather is getting colder, so call or go online to schedule your free consultation and get 50% off your new energy-efficient windows from your home improvement company. That's right, your entire window project at half the cost. Our team of trained and certified professionals will ensure your project is done right the first time. And on top of that, we're offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's big snacking and candy event. Right now, save on our massive one-of-a-kind selection of craveable candies, nuts, trail mixes, and more. Like these Blaine's brand California walnuts, just $3.99. Introducing new resealable Blaine's candy and snack favorites, 20% off. While you're in for snacks, save on Mobil Delvac diesel oil, $76.99 after sale and rebate. And Fram oil filters start at just $5.99. Plus, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland is nearly here. Opening weekend starts Saturday, October 14th.
When you want a great deal on mattresses.
Got a big stop at the bargain shop.
How about a twin mattress for $99 or a queen mattress for just $199?
Gotta make a stop at the bargain shop.
In all home furniture stores.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story. And like people think y'all look alike, you can be our son.
I love Jennifer.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Today is Indigenous Peoples Day. The holiday is meant to acknowledge the history of Indigenous people and the challenges they faced, as well as celebrate Indigenous communities.
Back in 2021, President Biden issued the first ever proclamation of Indigenous Peoples Day. While it's not technically a federal holiday, it is widely celebrated in the U.S., including in La Crosse.
La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds recognized the Ho-Chunk tribe today during a proclamation ceremony at City Hall. During the ceremony, the Ho-Chunk flag was raised.
And afterwards, the celebration moved to La Crosse's Riverside Park, where there were lots of festivities, including the first game of traditional lacrosse in almost 200 years.
Wow.
One Ho-Chunk community member says having this holiday gives her community a new sense of pride.
Being able to have this day claimed as Indigenous Peoples Day is a way for us to celebrate ourselves and for other people to be reminded that yes, we were here, we have an amazing culture, and that we should be celebrated and remembered.
In addition to the lacrosse game, there were musical performances, artists, and food vendors.
Looks like a good time for sure.
Definitely.
Well, we're going to have one final check of that frosty forecast courtesy of Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart right after this.
Todd Holtz enjoys working at Park Bank because it's a small community bank that allows him to get to know his customers in a personal way. Todd also enjoys the great outdoors and the activities that come with camping. So visit Todd at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your financial dreams and roughing it.
Hello? Yeah, this is Russell Nicolay. Yeah, bald head, sunglasses, you got it. Yeah. Billboards, baby.
Whoa, 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 man. Hey, if they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
Fake beard, really, man?
Oh, come on, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
Are you in need of a new water heater? Here at Maxwell White, we offer the best solutions for homeowners in La Crosse and the surrounding areas. Being the best means installing the best. Our American-made Bradford White water heaters can revolutionize your home and give you the home comfort you've always wanted. Contact Maxwell White today to find out how a professionally installed Bradford White water heater is right for your home. Our expert technicians will answer all of your questions and find the best possible solution for you. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block? Call American Water Works. Leaning or bowing basement walls? Call American Water Works. Sticking windows or doors? Call American Water Works. Settling or sinking foundation? That's right. Call American Water Works. It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call American Water Works. Call American Water Works today.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.19 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC. All right, we still got the alert day in effect for tonight with the frost conditions. Some areas that could get it, so once again, if you want to save a plant, please move it in or cover it. Otherwise, frost advisories are out till about 9 a.m. for areas west of La Crosse. Otherwise, tomorrow, more sun. If you're further east of La Crosse, probably more clouds, but still pretty similar temperatures. Middle 50s for most areas. Once again, that is below average, so we should be, which is about the mid 60s. And then, yes, the conditions do change as we go towards the end of the week. Definitely going to see the rain, and could be a lot of rain coming with it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Greg, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. We appreciate your time.
We'll see you at 6.